There is only a very short time left, and I am earnestly calling you to stop and look carefully at the choice standing before you. Beloved child, do not move forward in haste. Do not let temporary emotions, old fears, or impatience pull you away from what I have prepared with love and wisdom. I am not speaking to you to make you panic, nor do I want you to live with a feeling of being threatened, but I am placing my hand upon your shoulder like a merciful father, slowing you down before you pass through an important crossroads without even realizing it. There are miracles that are not delayed because I have forgotten you, but because you need to be realigned, softened in heart, and delivered from a decision that could cause you to step away from the season of blessing. So hear me right now with peace, with watchfulness, and with a heart ready to be led. I have seen what you are about to do. I have seen the thoughts running through your heart, the reasons you are giving yourself to convince yourself that this choice is not serious, that going a little farther will not matter, that you will still have time to come back later. But my child, there are things that, once you open the door and let them in, are not as easy to close as you imagine. There are words that, once spoken, can wound the atmosphere of peace. There are decisions that, once signed within your heart, can pull you away from clarity. There are steps that seem very small, yet they lead you toward a path that no longer fits what I am preparing. I do not say this to shame you, but to protect you. I do not want you to lose in one moment of weakness what you prayed for through so many long nights. You have prayed for change. You have hoped for a miracle large enough to lighten the burden, open a way out, and confirm that I still hear you. I still see you, and still work for you in the hidden place. I heard it all. I heard both the words you spoke and the things you kept in silence. I saw every tear you quickly wiped away. Every time you told yourself to be strong for one more day. Every small ray of hope you tried to preserve while your circumstances seemed unchanged. The miracle you prayed for is not unfamiliar to me. What you need has not been misplaced in heaven. But you must understand that to step into the new, you cannot keep gripping the old things that are disturbing your heart. Now is the time for discernment. Ask yourself whether what you are about to do will bring you closer to peace, or only make you feel relieved for a moment and heavier afterward. Ask yourself whether that decision reflects trust in me, or whether it is only the rushed reaction of a heart afraid of missing out. Ask yourself whether you are acting from faith or from woundedness, from wisdom or from insecurity, from gratitude or from impatience. I do not want you to be deceived by the attractive appearance of a wrong choice. There are things that look like opportunities but carry compromise within them. There are roads that appear to be shortcuts but cause you to lose even more time on the way back. There are calls that seem promising, yet do not bear the mark of my peace. I want you to remember that what I have prepared for you does not require you to lose your purity in order to receive it. A blessing that comes from me will not force you to betray your conscience, lower your dignity, rush in fear, or move away from kindness. If you must hide something in order to keep it, stop and bring it into the light. If you must lie in order to continue down a path, stop and ask your heart why the truth has become a burden. If you must trade your peace in order to touch what you desire, know that I have a better way. I do not lack paths through which to bless you. I do not need you to step into darkness to receive what I can give in the light. Beloved child, the urgency of my voice today comes from love. I care about your future more than you can understand. I see not only this moment, but also the chain of days that will follow it. I see what today's choice may sow into tomorrow. I see what today's words may open or close in your relationships. I see how today's compromise may weaken your courage. And I also see that when you know how to stop at the right time, return at the right time, and humble yourself at the right time, things that seemed about to collapse can be restored. Doors that seem to be closing can be opened by grace. And you can step into the new season with a much lighter heart. Do not let delay deceive you. You often think that tomorrow you will make it right. Tomorrow you will pray again. Tomorrow you will release what is making you uneasy. Tomorrow you will choose rightly. But I am calling you today, not because I am impatient with you, but because your heart needs to be rescued from the habit of hesitation. Each time you hear a reminder and ignore it, that voice becomes more distant in your perception. Each time you know what is right and do not do it, the courage within you is worn down. I want you to recover that courage. I want you to know that you can still choose again. You can still stop. You can still turn around. You can still lay down what is wrong before it takes away what is right that I am bringing near to you. Your miracle is not only an outward event, it is also a change in the way you respond to my voice. When you choose obedience instead of impulse, that is already a miracle. When you choose peace instead of argument, that is already a miracle. When you choose to let go of something unhealthy, even though your heart still feels attached to it, that is already a miracle. When you choose to believe that I can provide without you trying to save yourself in ways that harm you, that is already a miracle. And from these quiet miracles, I will lead you to greater doors. Do not take inward change lightly, because every outward harvest begins with a seed planted within the heart. Let this moment become the place where you realign yourself. Lay down haste. Be silent before me for a little while. Ask me to shine light on what you cannot yet see clearly, to calm what is stirring restlessly, and to separate you from every decision that does not belong to peace. Let your Amen be not only an outward sign, but a deep inward response that says, you agree to let me lead you. Agree to let me correct your direction. Agree to let me protect you, even when that protection requires you to give up something you once wanted to keep. You lose nothing by listening to the light. You are only being saved from what is unworthy of the journey I have prepared for you. I speak to you in love. Do not do it if, in your heart, you already know it is wrong. Do not keep walking if peace has left you. Do not entrust your future to a decision born from fear. I have something better for you, something purer, more lasting, and more perfectly timed. What I have prepared will not require you to chase it in panic. But you must also be awake enough not to close the door yourself through hardness of heart. Stand still, beloved child. Breathe deeply. Hear me. I am near you. Not to punish, but to guide, not to frighten, but to preserve, not to take away what is good, but to bring you into what is good in a fuller way. If you choose the light in this moment, you will look back and understand that this was the moment I pulled you away from a mistake. so I could lead you to the miracle your heart has waited for so long. In these moments, your heart is leaning toward a choice that looks right on the outside, yet does not harmonize with the blessing I have prepared for you. Beloved child, I know there are times when pressure makes you want to decide quickly, to grasp what is in front of you, so you can reassure yourself that at least you are doing something. I know how it feels when everything seems tangled, when your heart wants an immediate way out, when a certain action appears as though it will help you feel lighter, solve things faster, or patch something that seems to be cracking. But not everything that brings brief relief comes from true peace. Not every open door is a door I have opened. Not every choice that seems reasonable in the present leads you to the place where I have set your miracle waiting. I am calling you to stop, not to delay you, but to save you from a step in the wrong direction. Pause. Breathe. Let the outside noise become quiet long enough for you to hear again the gentle reminder within your heart. There are decisions that appear harmless at first glance, but beneath the surface quietly pull you away from the position I have arranged. There are paths that first look shorter, easier, and faster, but in the end make it take longer for you to return. I do not want you to choose from panic. I do not want you to move only because you are afraid of losing an opportunity. I do not want you to let fear become your guide and then wonder why your heart no longer has peace. Understand that urgency is not always guidance. There are things that pressure you to act now. Speak now, decide now, grasp now. Yet within them, there is no stillness from me. They carry the scent of pressure, anxiety, fear of being left behind, and the feeling that if you do not do this immediately, everything will fall apart. But I do not lead you through threats. I do not force you to walk in confusion. When I prompt you, even if it is quick, there is still a foundation of peace within it. When I open a way, even if you need courage, you still sense what is upright. When I place a decision before you, it does not make you lose yourself, betray the truth, or lie down afterward with a heavy heart because you know you went against the call within you. Sometimes the greatest breakthrough does not come from doing one more thing, but from having enough faith not to act out of impulse. There are victories born in silence. There are doors preserved for you because you did not rush through the wrong entrance. There are blessings protected from disturbance because you knew how to lay your hand down. Stop trying to control every detail and say to me that you trust my timing more than the pace of fear. Waiting is not always weakness. Many times, waiting is a deep form of obedience. Many times, standing still in trust requires more courage than chasing what is calling to you in front of your eyes. I know you feel urgency. I know a part of you is saying that if you do not do this, you will lose control, lose the opportunity, lose that person, lose stability, or lose something you are trying to hold tightly. But beloved child, what belongs to you in my good purpose will not require you to trade peace in order to keep it. What I have prepared will not force you to go against the wisdom I placed within your heart. What comes from me will not make you rush so much that you no longer have time to pray. Consider and recognize if a choice makes you feel deeply uneasy, if it causes you to justify yourself too much, if it forces you to ignore the inner reminder, then stop and bring it before me. I am not saying that every difficult thing is wrong, nor am I saying that every step of faith will be easy. There are right steps that still make you tremble because they lead you out of what is familiar. But the trembling of faith is different from the disorder of fear. Faith may make your feet tremble, yet it still keeps your heart turned toward the light. Fear makes you run, cling, decide before your heart is clear, and try to patch something with exhausted hands while I am preparing a better restoration. Discern the difference, my child. Do not let impulse dress itself as wisdom. Do not let pressure dress itself as opportunity. Do not let the fear of loss dress itself as necessity. I am right here with you in this moment. You are not abandoned in the middle of difficult choices. You do not have to carry every consequence alone on shoulders that are already too weary. I am drawing near to guide you, protect you, and pull you away from the edge of a decision that could delay the good thing I am bringing. That mistake is not something I cannot repair, but you do not need to step into pain in order to learn what I am teaching you gently today. I do not want you to lose another season recovering from a choice made in panic. I do not want you to create more burdens for yourself while I am opening a way for you to be lighter. I do not want you to go in circles when you are already close to the straight path. Let me redirect your heart. Ask yourself honestly, does this come from peace or from pressure? Does it draw you closer to truth? Or does it make you hide? Does it make you steadier or more uneasy after you think about it? Does it honor the value I placed in you? Or does it require you to lower what you know is right? You do not need to rush an answer for others if your heart does not yet have clarity. You do not need to prove that you are strong by deciding immediately. True strength is sometimes the courage to say, I need to stop. I need to pray. I need to listen. I will not let fear control me. Beloved child, I want your path to be opened, but an open path does not mean you will never have to wait. I want your heart to be firm, but firmness does not mean you will never feel pressure. I want the outcome prepared for you to be filled with goodness, but that outcome must be received by a heart that knows how to follow guidance, not one that runs after panic. Trust that I do not miss the appointed time. I do not arrive late. I do not forget what you have prayed for. Even when you pause, I am still working. Even when you do not act according to pressure, I am still protecting what belongs to you. Even when you choose to wait a little longer in obedience, I can still open what is right at the right time. So place this decision before me. Do not let it rule you. Do not let it steal your sleep, your peace, or the purity of your heart. Let my presence calm your breathing, slow the rhythm of anxiety within you, and bring clarity to what has been covered by pressure. If this truly comes from me, it will stand firm in the light and will not need you to grasp it in fear. If it does not come from me, you will feel your heart released when you let it go. I will not take what is good from you just to hurt you. I only remove from your hands what could cause you to miss a better blessing. Trust me enough to stop. Trust me enough to wait. Trust me enough to walk not by haste, but by peace. For I am leading you out of confusion into clarity, out of pressure into freedom, out of a rushed decision and into a path covered by my love and wisdom. There is a reason you are hearing this word in this very moment, and it has not come to you by accident. Beloved child, I place this reminder before your eyes because I know you need more than a passing comfort. You need a call clear enough to draw you back into watchfulness. A warning gentle enough not to frighten you. And a reassurance deep enough so you will no longer think you are alone in important decisions. I know where you are standing. I know the questions turning within your heart. I know the weariness you try to hide, the expectation you do not dare speak aloud, and the fear that if you take one wrong step, what is good may slip from your hands. So I come near to you in this word, not to make you tense, but to remind you that I am still guiding you step by step. You are closer to your miracle than you think, but the closer you come to a great opening, the more carefully your heart must be guarded. There are times in your life when a decision that seems small can reach very far. A careless word can cloud the atmosphere. A rushed action can pull you away from peace. A compromise taken lightly can cause you to lose the clarity I worked so carefully to build within you. I do not say this to make you fear every step, but to teach you to walk with awareness. When a new season draws near, you cannot live as though every choice carries no weight. What I am preparing for you is precious, and what is precious must be received by an awakened heart. That is why I call for your attention so directly. I do not want you to drift away from what belongs to you simply because you allow distraction, fear, or the voices of others to lead the way. I want you to step into your portion with clear eyes, an upright heart, and the sensitivity to know when to move forward and when to stop. Not every door that opens before you is the door I want you to enter. Not every opportunity that appears carries my peace. Not every attractive invitation fits what I have appointed for you. So let your heart slow down enough to hear. Become quiet enough to recognize, and remain soft enough to obey my guidance. The miracle coming to you is not small, nor is it a temporary change that will make you happy for a moment, only to leave you returning to old worries. What I am preparing will touch the foundation of your life. It will bring peace where there was once much disturbance. It will bring clarity where there were once many questions. It will open a new direction that you have long desired, but often did not dare believe you could enter. I do not only want to give you a moment of relief, I want to bring you into an appointed season, where you understand why you had to wait, why you had to be trained, why old doors had to close, and why I never allowed your pain to become useless. But for this to open fully, you must align your actions with my guidance. This may not always be comfortable for your emotions. Sometimes I will tell you to wait when you want to rush. Sometimes I will tell you to be silent when you want to explain. Sometimes I will tell you to release when you still want to hold on. Sometimes I will make your heart uneasy before a choice that seems reasonable, because I see what is hidden behind it that you cannot yet see. My guidance does not always make you comfortable immediately, but it always protects you from things that could cause you to lose direction. Trusting me is not always easy, especially when you cannot see the entire path. But trusting me always brings you back to the place where you need to be. Do not let doubt convince you that this word is only a coincidence or not meant for you. I am speaking into the very situation you are carrying in your heart. I am touching the thoughts you have repeated in silence. I am illuminating the decisions that have weighed on you, the crossroads you do not know how to choose, and the hesitant feelings you tried to push aside because you feared you were being weak. My child, not every hesitation is a lack of faith. Some hesitation is my warning bell. My way of placing a hand on your shoulder and saying, "Slow down. Look carefully." Do not step in simply because you are impatient for an answer. When you feel a gentle voice within telling you to wait, listen and consider. Do not dismiss it quickly. It may be my mercy protecting you. That voice is not your weakness. It is not a shameful instability. It may be guidance trying to pull you away from a step that is not aligned with your path. I know you are tired of waiting, and when something appears, you may want to grasp it immediately to prove that change has finally come. But beloved child, not everything that arrives quickly comes from me, and not everything that excites you carries true peace. Some things resemble answers, but in truth they are tests of whether you still listen to me more than temporary emotion. I do not want you to trade lasting peace for a brief feeling of relief. I do not want you to leave the path I marked out because of a choice that seems convenient in the present. You are chosen, and you have not been overlooked. I have seen everything you have gone through. I have seen the days when you had to be strong while your heart was falling apart. I have seen the times when you tried to keep hope, although nothing before your eyes had changed. I have seen you endure delays, misunderstandings, disappointments, and long silences that made you think you had been forgotten. But no season of your life has ever been outside my gaze. Everything you passed through has helped bring you to this moment. Not so that you would be afraid, but so that you would become more mature, more sensitive, more able to value guidance, and less willing to hand your future over to things that do not bear the mark of my peace. I do not ask you to be perfect. I do not demand that you walk without ever trembling, becoming confused, or asking questions. I only ask you to have a heart willing to listen. When I correct you, do not see it as rejection. When I tell you to wait, do not see it as forgetfulness. When I close a path, do not think I am taking away your blessing. It may be that in the closing, I am keeping you from a burden that was never meant for you. It may be that in the waiting, I am moving something better into position. It may be that in the correction, I am protecting the most precious part of you from being wounded by a decision that is not aligned. Your miracle is not threatened by your past. Do not let old mistakes tell you that you are no longer worthy to receive what is good. I have seen everything, and I still call you close. I know where you fell, the times you were slow to understand, the seasons when you drifted away from clarity. But my mercy is greater than all of it. Yet, the fact that your past has been covered by me does not mean your present needs no watchfulness. What I am preparing is not erased by what you have gone through, but it can be delayed if you insist on stepping into a choice I have reminded you many times to stop pursuing. You do not need to fear the past, but you do need to honor the present moment, because the present is where you respond to my guidance. Therefore, stop before you decide. Let your heart become still before you speak. Ask for clarity before you move. Pay attention to the peace or unease within you, because I often guide you through deep signs that ordinary eyes do not always recognize. If something causes you to lose purity, lose peace, or lose uprightness, do not call it a blessing simply because it looks attractive. If a path requires you to ignore my voice in order to enter it, then that path is not worthy of the future I have prepared for you. True blessing does not pull you away from me. A true door does not force you to betray the peace I placed within your heart. My child, the miracle is drawing near, but let me prepare you to receive it rightly. Let me cleanse the motives still mixed with fear. Let me teach you to distinguish between opportunity and temptation, between my prompting and your haste, between a door opened by me and a path created by impatience. You are not standing alone at this threshold. I am with you, speaking, leading, protecting, reminding you that what belongs to you will not require you to lose yourself in order to obtain it. Say yes to my guidance. Yes to waiting at the right time. Yes to peace. And yes to alignment. When you choose to listen, you do not lose what is good. You are being led toward the true goodness I have prepared for you in love and wisdom that never fails. Something within you had already sensed this truth before these words reached your ears. Beloved child, the vague uneasiness you once tried to ignore, the quiet hesitation you thought was only weakness, was actually a gentle bell I placed in your heart to protect you. I do not want you walking in the shadow of haste, nor do I want you rushing into choices that carry consequences you do not need to bear. There are times when I do not stop you with a loud declaration, but with a very small feeling inside, a pause, a silence, something that prevents you from being fully at peace. That is not confusion, it is awakened awareness. It is the way I remind you that you are still covered, still being guided, and still have the opportunity to return to the right path before everything goes farther. When you ignore that signal, you are not merely dismissing a passing emotion, you are stepping out of the circle of protection I carefully placed around your life. I do not say this to frighten you, but so you will understand that peace is a precious sign. If something keeps making your heart sway, if a door requires you to exchange purity, if a decision forces you to silence the reminder within you, then you need to stop and listen more deeply. I want you to live in right alignment, not in inner conflict. I want your steps placed on a firm foundation, not on promises that are beautiful only for a moment and then leave a long emptiness in your heart. What you almost chose may have looked attractive for a while. It may have made you feel as though you were moving closer to what you wanted. But not everything that looks right leads to lasting peace. There are things that begin gently like an invitation, but later pull you into confusion, cause you to doubt yourself, and drain you in the very place where you were meant to be restored. I am not taking something good away from you. I am keeping you from something that only has the shape of goodness, while hidden inside it is a burden that does not belong to you. You deserve clarity, not chaos. You deserve deep and lasting peace, not fragile moments of calm that quickly disappear. So do not see waiting as punishment. Do not think that pausing means you have lost the opportunity. There are times when I hold you back, not to reject you, but to protect what is most precious within you. Some delays are truly fences of grace. Some silences are places where I am rearranging details you cannot see. While you think everything is standing still, I am still moving. I am placing the right people in the right positions, removing what is not aligned, and preparing an outcome that is healthier, clearer, and more worthy of the journey you have walked.